Good morning, my beauties. I would love to show you outside. Actually, you can't really see much, but today the winter came. So the first snow came down, and we woke up this morning with, not completely covered with white beauty and magic, but yep, the snow was definitely down, and it's about 0 + 1 degrees right now. So the winter has arrived. And all those kind of changes in nature, they really change, or they really affect us as well. So we are part of nature. We are nature, actually. And I think one really big takeaway from all of this is that there is no separation. Scorpio is the union, and by that I mean we are united with everything, and there's no hierarchy. As of, again, we're here to support the evolution of Earth, which really makes the human being actually quite humble. We're not to rule or be like some sort of kings here. We're here to support and work on the evolution of Earth and all of its beings, and all of the light beings in the universe simultaneously. So we're not here just to, take over or have fun or none of this, really. Anyways, this was not what I wanted to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today is many of us might be going through many, many challenges at the moment. And it's actually, those challenges are literally those testing points where we are tested in order to see which choice are we making. And to be honest, there are no right choice, wrong choice. It's we are choosing our own timeline. And we're choosing our own future. And again, our destiny is not this one linear line. Our destiny is like the tree, where there are many branches, and in many points we have this magnificent abundance of different choices. We can choose which branch we are going to climb further on. And it's not the other branch was wrong in any way, just we have different pathways for evolution, and it's our soul's kind of choice in that moment to really feel which timeline you want to take. And in some ways, one can argue that this also is a destiny, that choice is also kind of prescribed. But this is, I guess, for everyone to figure out for themselves what is the ratio between destiny, prescribed soul contracts, and the free choice here, right? Because they can be blended, right? But in any way, we can be in places where we sit in this kind of a meeting point of many branches, and we're really asked this moment to make the choice. Which branch do we want to take? And as this is a place of, or time and place, the moment of huge transformation, those can be really big choices, and even if they don't seem to be big choices on the kind of external level, they might be, they don't have to be. They might really determine a lot. And it's quite interesting to kind of think, okay, what are the timelines, or what are the different scenarios you can actually play with right now? And that doesn't say that you can't re-choose later, but obviously we're not back in the same place for then. Then you're choosing from the specific place you are then. So life is extremely interesting, right? It's quite magical if you think that, and how much power we actually have, and we do have. So in those moments, it's really important, again, to go deeper, and not, when you feel that it's a significant choice in your life, it's a significant decision, how do you respond to this? It's really important to take space to really go through all those different layers and give yourself the moment and the opportunity to go deeper and really sink into the soul truth. To go through the ego layers as of what you think would give you status, power, money, whatever the ego wants to grab onto. And none of those things are bad. None of those things are bad in their essence. But it's important to understand from which place are you actually kind of approaching this. I just realized I got a parking ticket, although I shouldn't have, as I should have a monthly card here anyways. A little side note, just saw something dangling on the windscreen. So we are really asked to kind of really think those choices through very, very clearly at this point. And though, like, as we make sure for ourselves and go deeper and really see what does our soul really yearn for, and our soul in that moment, who you are, which might be so different to who you were before, and your values before might have been very, very different to what they are now. And it's really important to see that you're not stepping into that habitual narrative, what you had about yourself, but you're really checking in. What is the possible scenario for your future? What would actually give you the resilience and the foundation you need, and what really would feel expansive? So again, okay, Vicky would be a really great person to kind of speak about this, but it's so much about checking in with different scenarios and kind of processing them through your body to see what is the yes and what is the no. Or in that case, it's maybe rather like really feeling into, when you process that scenario, how does it feel? And really going deeper with that scenario, like, how does it actually affect your body? How does your body feel? What are the emotions that start coming up with running this particular scenario, this particular branch through your system? And then running the different branch and different scenario through your system and really seeing. And honestly, when you kind of start practicing this, it becomes very like second nature to really see that, okay, well, this is not about right or wrong. This is about how I actually want to feel and what feels like aligned truth for me, what feels like coherent energy field for me, and really checking in, like, and a lot of fear can come up because, again, like, we actually really have created some sort of narrative who we want to be and who we want to become. And then when we make this completely different choice, then it's like, whoa, really? Like, I'm actually saying no to all of this, what might be. But yes, that is the life. We make choices, and that means we are getting something, but we're eliminating some part. Like, it's not like we can have it all simultaneously. Those choices always are yes, a sacred yes to something, a sacred no to something else. So this processing through the body and really allowing your body to choose in that sense, and allowing yourself the space to do that, enough space to do that, enough time to do that, that is really important in order to really deepen the truth and decide which branch you want to move forward on. So this is my message for today. As always, sending you loads of love, and we'll get through those times. Scorpio is sort of like really giving its last workings. That's what I feel like. It's really deepening. It's what are those? Not hooves. Legs. Tentacles, I don't know. It's really kind of going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper before we move on into Sagittarius. So have a beautiful Thursday. We're on Thursday already, and I will see you tomorrow. Take kiss.